Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the Golf Club 2019. Today we have reached 2,220 subscribers. I am absolutely gobsmacked. I can't thank you all enough. And to celebrate, we are going to be playing and reviewing Craobhan Lag by Matt Pham Kilroy. So let's have a look at tee options. We do have 3 tee options. We are playing off the black tees, which are 7,497 yards. Fairways are normal, greens are normal, green speed is fast, and as always we are leaving everything else at default. Now this is a fictional European style course in the dense woodlands of Bavaria, Germany. It features the unpolished design typical for courses in Europe: dead trees, rocks, wicked bunkers and wild growing grass. The greens are tricky even when they are flat, and the fairways will challenge your mind. In my opinion, it has everything a European golfer would want in a course. So really looking forward to putting my skills to this one. But as always guys, thank you very much for the continued support on the channel from all you fantastic subscribers and viewers. It truly is humbling and I am truly touched. I really appreciate it. So this is taking a while to load in guys, so we've just speeded up the load-in screen. But hole number 1 is a par 4, playing 422 yards, stroke index 10. It's an absolutely stunning looking opening hole. Very narrow fairways, that's the first thing that catches your attention. Lots of hazards if you're left or right. That tree line really cuts in on the right hand side. Lots of danger down the left hand side, and a beautiful little rock surround there at the back of the green. But as you can see, we have turned off all the golfing aids today, bar the green grids. It has been a while since we have played all the aids turned off, so just applying a touch of fade here just to trying to hold this fairway. We are going to get lots of kicks here. It looks like it is going to kick left.
Solid swing.
There's that fade just kicking in and keeping that ball in the centre of the fairway. Are we going to get a nice kick? We get a very favourable kick. It does kick forward and we do land on the first fairway. So 115 yards up 10 feet. So it is playing 118 yards to the pin. The wind and the slope at my feet is going to move the ball to the left, so just de-lofting this a few touches. The greens are normal. There's a wind taking it right now. It's slightly left of the flagstick, but yardage is bang on, and that does settle down very, very quickly. The green speeds are 1.75, I think 1.78. I do apologise, my eyes aren't the best at seeing the smaller lettering, but we do pick up a first birdie there on the first hole, which is always good, and we do move to 1 under par. Hole number 2, par 5, playing 544 yards, stroke index 18, which is making this the easiest hole on the course. But what a beautiful looking hole this is. Creek running up the left. Look at that rock formation there, the huge rock wall on the right hand side. Now I do know Matt did put a lot of time and effort into this course. He kept us updated via Twitter, and he reached out to me on Twitter to play this course. And when I was seeing all the screenshots and things, I was really looking forward to playing this one. But once again, tight fairways. Bit of a lottery where you're going to kick here. It is downhill though. It's a nice swing. Just looking to come up short of this bunker here, which should kick to the right. We do have a slight slope here. It should hold us up on the left hand side. And once again, we do manage to find that fairway. I think we're going to have to loft up the 2-iron here. I still anticipate this to be too long. We've probably got about a 4-mile-per-hour wind. The wind very rarely seems to affect the 2-iron. It's a clean strike. We are going to be long. The question is, are we going to hold the green? The greens are normal. But we are going to trickle out into the light rough, I do believe. Could be a little tricky chip shot here because it is going to be... I thought we were going to be severely downhill there, but not. It's flat as a pancake. 13 yards out. Lob wedge just lofting us up a touch. Fully attacking this. Tell you something, that's in. Oh my goodness, the break just took it away that last couple of feet. We just miss out on the eagle there, but we are going to pick up the next best thing, which is a birdie, and we do move to 2 under par with back-to-back birdies. So, hole number 3, par 4, short par 4, playing 376 yards, stroke index 12. But this truly is a beautiful looking course. These bunkers look as if they're well placed. They are going to be banging play here with the master clubs, I would imagine, and it's going to be a short pitch shot. This should be a good drive and a pitch if we are fortunate enough to find the fairway. Kind of looks like he's formed the fairway where you can use the banks to hold up your ball.
Great contact. Nice
We
swing.
should be coming over the top of this bunker on the right hand side, and that should hold up in the uphill fairway and kicks back into play. So he sculpted that fairway really well. It is tight, but like I say, these fairways, bunkers are in play depending on your wind. We've got very mild conditions yet again today. So I'm going to have to go with a 9 iron, just lofting this up a touch, 74 yards, up 23 feet. Should get a bit of run out here once this lands on the green.
Great contact.
Sounded like great execution. Should run up well for us. Coming up a little bit short and right. Probably looking about a 10-foot putt here for the birdie.
Here we go for the birdie.
12-footer. Up 3 inches. It is going to turn to the right. The greens do have a fair challenge to them. That needs to start turning. Oh, it didn't turn enough, and that is agonisingly close. That must be hanging by
Alright,
inches.
short little putt for you here.
5 inches. Just didn't
You
turn
got
enough.
birdie there. I think you know that. But,
I think we maybe
this time, those ones will
misread that one there. But hole number 4, par 4, playing 463 yards, stroke index 6. Looks like this one is going to be a dog leg left. But I hope you notice a difference in the recording today, guys, because I am using my HD PVR rocket, so hopefully the quality is a little bit better. Please let me know if you notice a difference. But beautiful planting there behind the green. We'll get a closer look at that. It just loaded in as the camera fly by. I can only imagine he used a lot of his planting meter here for this course. Planting meter must be near full for all the detail that's in here. So once again, try to avoid these bunkers. Hopefully this kicks slightly right off this rough here. It looks like it does. There you go. So although the fairways are very, very tight,
nice.
you can't complain that you can't hit them.
Have about.
I mean, I've probably got about 5 to 6 mile per hour winds, cross winds. So just going to deal off this pitching wedge a few touches. It is an uphill green, 140 yards. Green's really going to turn to the right. I think the ball's going to move to our left at our feet here. I think I pulled that left because that is just staying left. The green may bring us back in a little bit, but it wasn't downhill. It was just breaking to the right. And that is going to leave us a very tricky putt. Probably about 22 feet out. 18 feet out. 1 foot down. Breaking multiple ways here. Just got to take our time. Don't want to play this too firm. Just try to play this dead weight and let the green do the work. Is that going to hold? It should turn back. And that is a beautiful red putt. And we are blessed with the birdie there after not the best of approach shots in. But we are playing with the aids off, guys. And like I say, it makes this game far more difficult. Hole number 5, long par 4, playing 501 yards, stroke index 2. So this is the second toughest hole on the course. But there is lots of detail in this course, guys. And like I say, you do actually feel that you are out in the middle of Bavaria. Certainly feels like a German course. So let's see if we can yet again find these tricky fairways. This could kick anywhere, this one. This one could kick anywhere. This bunker could be in play if it kicks hard left. I think that is going to find the bunker looking at the way. Yeah, and it does. So that is a bit tough. Considering how far right I aimed at trying to avoid that bunker. The sculpt in there could be a little bit polished in this hole. But we'll take it on the chin. I think it adds to the course there, the challenge of the tee shots. So I'm going to have to play 6 iron. I don't feel 5 iron's got enough loft to get out of this bunker. So we're going to come up short. So it's probably going to be a flop shot. And we're going to try and walk away with par here.
Well, I'm pleased with that. I mean, that's all you can ask for.
So 32 yards out. Just going to loft up the sand wedge here a touch because I do normally play fasts. I think we did play a fast dead as well. That should run up and check out for us. Came up a little bit short. Would have liked that to run on a few yards.
See what you can do with this 8-footer.
Fortunately, it's not too tough a putt. It is going to turn to the left. It is uphill. That should turn. Just played at right edge and it does turn back. And we are fortunate to walk away with a par there. I think we're a bit unlucky with a tee shot, but it's European courses, guys.
Okay.
Fairways are firm.
6.
They're slopey. And you are going to get kicks. Sometimes they're going to work for you. Sometimes they're going to work against you like you've seen there. But hole number 6, second par 5 on the course. Playing 568 yards. Stroke index 16. Beautiful stream going down the left hand side and waterfall falling back down there. But this truly is eye candy. Look at once again, the rock formation at the back of the green. But look at the little pond here, guys. This has got to be called Duffer's Pond. If you can't reach over that pond with your tee shot, you're clearly a duffer. I think that has got to be named Duffer's Pond. What do you think, Matt? But once again, very narrow fairways. Just hoping to hold up here. Ball should move to the right here. And I'm hoping it does kick to the left. But he's really took time and thought about his bunkers. Because a lot of the time, that kicked perfectly for us. A lot of the time, the bunkers are in play, depending on your conditions. So it's not as if he's just placed these bunkers randomly for the course to look good. As well as making the course look good, these bunkers are in place. So we're going to play a touch of fade here. We're not going to reach this green due to the uphill slope. I don't want to hit 2-wood. I would rather just come up short here with a 2 iron. Hopefully that fade kicks round. It does. And that is just going to come up short off the green. But you've really got to take time and look and really study the course here. Is that fairway kicking left or right? And I do like that. You might get a few people out there that say, his sculpting's not good enough. But I think it is. I know he spent a lot of time on this. That should run out for us. Once again, my flop shot just coming up a little bit short.
Here we go for your birdie.
A little 8-footer. But even these little putts, guys, you've got to take consideration too, because there is slight movement in them. But we do pick up the birdie, and we move to 4 under par.
Okay.
Hole number 7, par 4, playing 383 yards, stroke index 14. And wow, what a stunning looking hole this is. I love how it feels so enclosed with the tree line and the rocks. It really is a fantastic looking course. So that wind may just play havoc here. We're going to have to try and find the right hand side. Wait a minute, I actually think we could come over the top of that bunker. I think we can come over the top of that bunker. It is down 45 feet. I'm going to try and put a fast on this. If we get a fast, I think we'll get over the top of this bunker. I think we got the fast. It sounded like a fast. And it looks like we're just... Oh, it could roll back in here. No, we do manage to carry that bunker. And that is a fantastic tee shot. So yeah, once again, guys, I'm studying the fairways. I'm looking where the best place is for me to place or land my ball. So I'm going to have to fully loft this lob wedge up to pitch this. You should run up and stop fairly quickly here. The greens are quite receptive. That should bounce once and then check up. Just like that. And we should be topping that in.
Alright, but a 3-footer.
Little tap in. Little 3-footer. But once again, a bit of movement in it. You can't just
That's a solid birdie.
pick up your putter and play that.
After that one, you're bringing your scores
So we
down.
do move to 5 under par. But I do feel that my game is probably at the best it's ever been.
Simple. Plop it on the green.
We are really cutting up courses lately. We do move on to hole number 8. It is a short par 3 playing 142 yards. Look at the contours of the green. Beautiful rock formation there, guys. Putting that green up on a level platform is absolutely stunning. We're going to club down to the gap wedge here. I'm going to have to really de-loft this. Don't want to be long, don't want to be short. I love the way he's designed the green, that if you are short, it's going to roll back into that bunker. And if you are too long past the pin, ball's going past the flag and off the green. This is a great strike. This should bounce firm for us. That's checked up a lot quicker than I anticipated. It must have landed in a slight uphill slope. It did. But it looks like we've been rewarded with a fairly makeable putt from 8 feet. Just playing it. It holds its line well, and we do pick up that birdie. So we are 6 under through 8 holes. Final hole of the front 9 is a short par 4, playing 360 yards, stroke index 4. But you better bring your best driving game to this course, guys, because it's really going to test your skills off the tee. Look at that green there, man, the way it was shaped. Very little landing area there. I do like that, because it's a short hole. It's probably going to be a good tee shot on a pitch, but the toughness and the shape of that green and the tight landing area is making up for that, and that's why this is probably a stroke index 4. Just taking my time with his tee shot. I'm hoping this wind does push us back to the right. I think we've nailed it. Once again, this uphill fairway should kill the ball. Oh, it's a bit of an unfortunate bounce. But like I say, we're out there here in Bavaria and Germany. In Europe, you've got to expect these kicks, the way the courses are designed. These courses aren't designed in flat, level ground. So flop shot. Should have the legs to get there. It should run out well. And look at that for a camera angle. And what a beautiful flop shot that is. And we are going to be looking about a 3 to 4 foot putt for the birdie. 4 footer. Going to turn to the right. And we do drill that right into the centre of the cup for a birdie. And we are going to finish the front 9 at 7 under par. Fantastic front 9. Hole number 10, par 4, playing 461 yards, stroke index 9. But just look at the little paths he's made through the light and heavy rough. And this one's going to be a severe dogleg left. I wonder if we can come over the top of them trees. Now that tree there and bunkers look as if they're going to be right in my line of sight, depending on where we play. So I'm really going to have to try and find the right hand side of this fairway. It's gave me the 2-wood by default. Let's have a look if we can go over the top of these. I'm sure we can with driver. I'm going to have to loft this up. We are going to play a touch of draw here, because I really want to be on the right hand side of that fairway, as you've seen with that tree and bunkers.
This is going places.
It is downhill. I think the fairway should hold us up here. This fairway should kick left. And just like that, so there you go, guys. The designer has sculpted that fairway for that exact shot. And I really like that. And like I confirmed, that tree there, that was definitely in play if I was more to the left of the fairway there. So I really like that. These kind of showing you a path where to go. So gap wedge. Oh, that's going left. Yardage was decent. I must have pulled that left there. Too much talking. And we are going to have a tricky putt for birdie here. Look at this for a nasty putt. 16 feet, down 4 inches. Breaking hard left. I just want to tap this. The wind is picking up a bit by looking at the flag stick. Is that going to turn enough? I don't think it is. I'm not... We just caught it there, just missed the right edge. That must have maybe lipped, going by John's reaction and my character's body language. 5-footer. It does turn to the right, and it is a par to start off the back 9. But despite some of these par 4s playing very short, They're very, very tricky, guys, due to the layout and the way that Matt has designed them. But yeah, again, it's another short par 4 playing 355 yards, stroke index 17, making this the second easiest hole on the course to date. But it truly is a beautiful looking course, guys. We really can't deny that. I think it plays really well. I think it plays quite easy.
Solid swing.
That should just be a fairway splitting shot here. In between these two bunkers. Should just come up short. And that is going to be a flop shot or a pitch shot. Once again, it's a flop. We are on a severe slope here, though. I would like to say that if you had a double figure tailwind, you could certainly reach that green. Let's see if we can get this flop shot close. Our short game's been pretty good today. That should run out. That's in. Oh my goodness, what a shot that is for the eagle. Wow.
Sitting at 9 under for the round.
On another day, that misses and probably leaves me about a 6 or 7 foot putt for birdie. But hole number 12, right at the foot of this snowy mountain, is a long par 3, playing 253 yards, stroke index 3. What a beautiful par 3. Really like how, once again, that green is up on a platform. Looks very, very natural, this course. Plays very natural. A lot of people will say that the fairways are tight. 2 wood's far too long. I'm going to have to come to the 2 iron. I don't think 5 hybrid gets there. If I had another 3 or 4 mile per hour wind added on to that, I would be playing a hybrid. But we're going to have to fully loft up this 2 iron. The greens seem quite receptible despite them being normal. So I'm just going to hope that this lands short. It'll probably land right at the flag. Let's see if we can actually hit the flag stick. I think it's the only way we're going to get this ball stopping up quickly. I think this would go about, this is probably going to go about 12 feet past. If we get a good clean strike here.
Nice swing.
Sounded and looked good. Yeah, see that's going to land right at the flag. It's going to run on a fair bit. I think it's went a lot further than 12 feet. But good strike. We were really in between clubs there. So 20 foot, 3 inches down. This one is going to turn hard left. Don't want to play this too firm. This ball has got the potential to run about a good 20 feet past the flag and off the green. That needs to turn. That needs to turn. It's not turning. It needs to stop. If that ball ran on another foot, 2 foot, I reckon that was going off the green. But we do pick up the par there. I think par there is a good score. Depending on what you have in your bag there, that could be a very tricky hole. Hole number 13, hardest hole on the course at stroke index 1. Par 4, playing 450 yards. But once again, guys, it's an absolutely stunning looking hole. And I do feel that, yeah, again, these bunkers are going to be, yeah, they are. These bunkers are going to be right in play here. I really, really like that. So sending this down the right centre of the fairway should come over the top of these bunkers. We have done. I must have just pulled that a wee bit left because I aimed that a little bit more to the right there, but it's worked. We found the slope, and that ball just stopped instantly. So he sculpted his fairways really, really well, guys. I mean, you're going to get a lot of complaints, I do feel, from some golfers saying these fairways are tight. But it's about taking your time. You're going to be rewarded for good swing lines, good swing tempos. This should bounce aggressively for us and find that little slope. It should trickle right down to the pin now. Come on, ball. Watch this, guys. Keep going. Keep going. And we've played a beautiful wedge into the green there. A little 5-footer. But once again, it is going to test our putting skills. This is easily missed. But it does turn. We don't miss that. And we pick up
And sitting at 10 under now for the round.
another birdie. 10 under we are here. We are totally cutting this course up. 10 under through 13 holes.
14.
With the aids off. Bar the green goods. Hole 14. I think this is a final par 5. Playing 543 yards, stroke index 15. But Matt must have been near his limit with the planting meter because there's so much detail in this course. And yet we know it's a fictional course. It's very, very natural looking. There's nothing outrageous about it. Fairway slopes to the left here, so just trying to find this right hand side. Let that wind slightly take us back. It is downhill, so take these into consideration, guys.
Nice swing.
That the majority of these tee shots are downhill. I think we've landed in the perfect location here. And we're just going to come up short of that bunker.
Okay, about 215 from the pin here.
Ooh, does hybrid reach? I think it does. I'm just trying to find that slope at the back of the pin and get this ball coming back off it. The ball is going to move to our left at our feet, so just take that to consideration if you do land in the same area as me. But I'm aiming this at this tree almost. Oh, that has went hard left. It should make the green. I tell you what, is it going to find that slope? There was a slope, it took it back down. No, we're just too far left. That's actually going to come off the green, and we have been punished there. It should be another flop shot. 21 yards out. But I do like the protection some of these greens have with bunkers, with slopes. That if you're not bang on, you're going to be punished. That should... Oh, that's about the third time I've done that today.
Alright, here we go.
Just coming up short. And this isn't a gimme birdie. Breaking both ways here. Breaking more to the left. Just going right edge of the cup here. That needs to turn back. It does turn back to perfection. And we do pick up the birdie there despite a poor flop shot. And we move to 11 under par.
15th hole coming up.
Hole number 15, par 4, playing 400 yards. The lighting's kind of changed this back nine. It's more a dark, moody colour, more dark theme, which has been made darker by the trees. It's like we're in the middle of a forest here, and it really suits it. It's absolutely fantastic. I just hope YouTube does this course justice. But we are filming this with my HD PVR rocket, guys. So please let me know if you do notice a difference. Obviously, it does take more time recording with the HD PVR rocket rather than just the PS4 Share Factory. But hopefully the quality is going to be better for you guys. I think that's probably going to be a lob wedge. It's actually a pitch. 83 yards up 11 feet. Green looks straightforward here. I'm just going to loft this one up a touch. See if we can get this one landing just short of the pin and holding up. Should run out well for us. Can check up any time now. And that is a fantastic pitch shot.
Nice.
Probably had ran on about 6 feet.
Here, nothing too scary.
But nothing in this at all. It's probably the first putt
That's a solid birdie.
from that range that we've not had to move the cursor for a break. And we do move to 12 under par. We are having an absolute fantastic round here. But there, once again, the lighting's changed here in hole number 16. Sun shining through. Look at that beautiful views with the mountains there. The snowy mountains off in the distance. A lot of bunkers in play here. Really good. I don't think we can play the driver here. We'll see. We'll see if we can find a gap. If not, nothing wrong with clubbing down to the 2 wood. Can we find the gap between the 2 bunkers here? I'm going to take it on. That fairway slopes uphill. It does slope back in towards the bunker. We may just get over the top of this bunker with a downhill elevation here. But just aiming for the right of that bunker anyway.
That's looking nice off.
This uphill fairway should hold us up. Just like that. So yeah, once again, Matt's really sculpted these fairways well. Where the ball is going to hold up if you are careful where you aim the ball. So 127 yards out. Gonna have to go at the pitching wedge here. Maybe just loft this up a few touches. Very mild conditions here. Probably got about 2 to 3 mile per hour winds. I would have liked 9-10 mile per hour winds. That's just going to come up short right. Oh, nice wee kick there though. Ball didn't sit down as quickly as previous wedges. And we are going to have a 7-foot putt. It is going to turn to the right. Oh, it does drop. I thought for 1 second that was going to miss to the right edge. And we do move to 13 under par. Hole number 17, par 4, playing 425 yards, stroke index 7. Once again, we're really back into thick forest. The trees really make this course look tight and make the fairways look even tighter. Nice uphill green there. Very tight green once again. Got to be careful of this bunker up here on the right, because this fairway certainly slopes to the right. I'm just going to de-loft this. We're going to send this ball down the left of the fairway. And the runoff should bring us back to the right. We should just come up short of this bunker. I really expect this to kick right here though. Just like that. And as confirmed, we are going to come up short of the bunker. And that is going to leave us with another wedge into this green, this uphill green. Playing 108 yards. So Sam Wedge just going to loft this up a few touches. Ball's going to move to the left at our feet. That wind should bring it round a little bit, so we're just really putting this up in the air. It's a great strike. Oh, this is all over it. This is all over it. Should bounce out and sit fairly quickly, just like that. Even generated a bit of backspin. And that's going to leave us with a 6 to 7 foot putt for the birdie. 7 foot bang on. Once again, though, a little bit of movement to the left. Oh my god, that ball didn't suggest it was turning as hard left as that. There you go, it's changed. Look at that. That's a lot more aggressive breaks. Clearly the game didn't load in properly there, so sometimes that does happen. There's a tip. Take your time. Give the game 15-20 seconds to fully load in. I was just too quick there. I'm in autopilot mode here, guys. Just try to do things far too quick there, but we do miss out on a birdie after a fantastic shot there. So I'm hurting. Let's finish with a birdie here on this final hole of Craobhan Lag. I do hope I'm pronouncing that properly, guys. It is a stroke index 5, 471 yards, and what a beautiful finishing hole. Obviously not coming across any clubhouses here. We may well have missed it. I'm sure Matt will let us know in the comment section. I don't think we can play driver here. I'm going to do the smart thing, come down to the 2-wood. No point playing driver. I couldn't find a shot that I was comfortable with. So we're probably going to be leaving a 6 iron maybe into this green. Leaving ourselves a longer approach shot. Let's see what we do have left here. 184 yards. Oh, it's up 53 feet. I think it's going to have to be 5 hybrid here. It's definitely going to be 5 hybrid. Let's see if we can use that slope at the back of the green here. That's what I'm looking to find. Just that slope there. Bring this ball back to us. Ball is going to move to the left here. Good strike. Very clean strike with a hybrid. Oh, that's going to be long. Oh, that's never going to come back off that slope. We're actually in the heavy rough. So we are left with a chip shot here. It is makeable. We'll have a go at it anyway. I'm going to be aggressive here. Tell you what, that should hold its line. It does hold its line, and what a chipping that is for the birdie on the 18th. And we do finish with a 59, guys, 14 under par. But what a fantastic course that is. Craobhan Lag. Really enjoyed that one from Matt. I mean, I can't fault it. I'm going to give that a favourite and a 5 star. A lot of people say that the fairways are tight and the sculpting could have been better, but not me. But that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. Until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.